Welcome on our first episode. Today we'll be talking about George Washington Carver by Marco,
Oliver.
and Charlie.
Have you guys ever heard of George Washington Carver?
No, who is that? Oh, he was a man who was born in 1861 in Missouri who did many great things.
What are some of those things?
George was a revolutionary American agricultural chemist, agronomist, and experimenter who was born into slavery but became respected. But before we talk about that, we have to talk about his life.
What was he doing before he became great?
He was a curious kid adventuring around his home. He was always interested in plants and botany.
He wasn't able to work in the fields when he was young, and it sparked his curiosity for plants and agriculture.
He remained with his first family until he was 10 or 12, later pursuing his education in Missouri.
What did he do after all that?
Although he had a limited education, his love for learning thrived and he never stopped.
In his late 20s, he finally earned himself a high school education. Later, he applied for college but was rejected because of his race.
He made friends that encouraged him to apply again. He earned himself a bachelor's degree at Simpson College in Indianola, Iowa.
Wow, that's great. Tell me more.
Later in life, he became famous for inventing peanut oil and peanut butter.
Inspiring. He was invited to discuss the shortage of wheat in 1918.
Yeah, he was so important that Franklin D. Roosevelt made a monument of him.
He also made over 300 uses of peanut butter.
Peanuts.
Wow, he was an amazing person. What event impacted him and made him a new person?
The eradication of slavery made it easier for him to pursue his hobby of botany.
Yeah, before then, he was only able to learn a limited amount because many thought slaves were uneducated.
Learning about George Washington Carver can really amaze you, can't it?